this is Jerron from Jerron Maria channel. I have another unboxing, and I apologize. I actually opened the main box before the video just to make sure it was actually for me and not for my son, since we both have the same name. But I did not open what's inside. So you have the pleasure and the privilege of seeing what's inside the box. Always have Stay Fresh, Pocket Fresh air keepers or whatever. So inside of this big box is two smaller boxes. Let's see what's inside the smaller box. And if you're wondering what you're watching an engineer try to figure out how to open a box. Inside the box we have antennas, and we have 4 guards. So what this is an antenna range extender for the Mavic Air and for the DJI Spark drone. These antennas work with any DJI drones that are Wi-Fi based, and they basically help to push the signal to the direction that you want it to go. I don't know if anybody flies a drone or if you guys watch a lot of television with antennas, but when a signal comes to an antenna, it basically goes in multiple directions, and the antenna just happens to catch a piece of it in order to bring you the picture that you see. The same thing happens with the drone. The only difference is I'm the one sending the signal, and the drone has a tiny antenna way up in the air that's trying to hold on to the little bit of signal that I sent to it. When you put something like this on your drone, on the antenna, it blocks the signal from coming to me, and it now forces the signal to go forward wherever the signal is pointed. So if the antennas are pointing straight, that signal will go straight to you. If I'm trying to point the antennas to the drone in the sky, I need to point those antennas up to that drone in the direction that I want that drone to be, and keep those antennas pointed in the direction I want the drone to go. And as it goes, it doesn't necessarily enhance the signal, but it does focus that signal now in that direction. So instead of the signal bouncing around 360 around the antenna, it now forces the entire signal to go in the direction of the drone. But once I put this on top of that antenna, it takes that same signal and it focuses even more in a triangulated direction, so that that signal now hits that drone directly and goes nowhere else. Okay, so for Wi-Fi or Wi-Fi based drones, this becomes a lifesaver. These average between 15 to 20 bucks for the set. There is an antenna that we could buy that's about 150 to 200 bucks by a different company that offers a powered antenna that takes from the drone's battery and from its own battery, and it sends a powered signal to the drone. Eventually I want to buy those, but those void your warranty, and DJI has a wonderful warranty where if something happens, they tend to like to fix their problems as opposed to problems that you caused. So I want to keep my warranty. I also bought these 2 cables. And they look kind of weird, but these are the type of cables you need if you're going to fly your drone with your phone or your tablet directly connected to your controller, as opposed to being connected to Wi-Fi on the controller. The drone has its own Wi-Fi signal between the drone and the controller, and then the controller has a Wi-Fi signal between itself and your phone. But if I bypass the Wi-Fi between my phone and the controller and use a cable, I'm now directly connected to the controller, and all that power and all that signal, all that energy is now focused between the controller and the drone, which is where we want it to be, especially if you're flying a $5, $6, $8, $900 drone, $1,000 drone, you know, a mile and a half, 2 miles away, 3 miles away. You want as much energy focused on where that drone is and making sure you can control that drone as possible, and not so much you being able to see it on your phone. So this just helps us to bypass some of the issues that could come from being connected to your phone Wi-Fi to your controller, and then Wi-Fi from the controller to the drone. And now it focuses everything on what's going on between the controller and the drone. It's a long explanation. I'm sorry for the long video, but this has been Jerron from Jerron Maria channel, opening more boxes, bringing more prizes, more surprises. God bless.